everybody, it's Lori with Let's Stamp with Lori. Today I want to use the Celebrate Sunflowers. I cased this from Rick Atkins. So let's get busy. Here's this beautiful Celebrate Sunflowers, and I just went ahead and made my own background using it. It really is just an awesome stamp. I'm so glad I decided to go ahead and order this. So we're going to use that. We're going to use our Thanks a Bunch. We're going to use one of our new in colors, the Bumblebee. So also that will be this. I've already cut this out using our rectangle stitch framelits. So I used I think it's the medium size. And what's good about this, when you use this is the Bumblebee. I used like a 1 1/4 strip. You just use your memento, black memento, and stamp it, and then just sit there and you can move it around so it'll be a little more centered if you need it to be. So I can put that off to the side. So I want to show you what I did. Here is the actual stamps we're going to use. We're going to use this great big sunflower and one of the leaves. And I just used the extra thick Whisper White. It's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. I creased it at 4 1/4. And the sentiment, like I said, was the I cut out the Bumblebee. And I didn't write that down on my sheet. I'm sorry about that. This is Bumblebee. And I guess I didn't. I sure didn't. I just did the strip. Well, I put the strip for the sentiment, but I put Whisper White instead of the Bumblebee. But I use the Whisper White for this. This helps when you don't have layers. And I apologize. And I've moved that Bumblebee. Hold on. Just so you'll know, let's look it up real fast. Bumblebee. What color is the Bumblebee? Right here. New in color. The Bumblebee is going to be 153077. And I apologize for that. I'm going to correct that just so I'll have it. Sorry about that. But that's where you can find all your in colors on 142 and page 143. So I apologize profusely. So let's see. So we're going to use our new Bumblebee. Now I went ahead and laid it out flat after, I waited and creased it later. And I just sit there. Now you can do it this way. And after I do this one, I'll show you a different way. So we're going to just press hard. If it's easier for you, keep your block flat, and do your ink on top. Let's put that one here. And then we'll just put, I think 2's fine on this one. We'll stick half of that, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on the inside too. It's just such a pretty stamp set. Oh, I don't know. Let's go ahead and just fancy it up a little bit. Who doesn't like a few extra sunflowers, huh? And since you don't want to go over, you can go ahead and, fold it if you want to put another flower here on this edge. And I'm just gonna go flower crazy. So there we go. And then I just used, now I tried different inks, but I settled on the Pear Pizzazz to do my leaf with, because it was just a little, I don't know, it was still kind of dark, but it wasn't as dark as I realized the other ones were. So we'll just put a few leaves here and there, just to kind of add a little bit more background. Just a little something extra. And that's what's nice about using this extra thick white. Any stamp, you could just make your own, your own paper, your own designer paper, just doing it that way. And I just fell in love with this. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on this. Now I did, in fact, I'm going to show y'all what I did with mine. I used these side things. Oops, where did I stick them? And I just sit there and kind of measured. I went, oh, okay, there you go. To here, to here. And I just laid it down perfectly. Whoops. Like that. And then you just take your other sides. Yeah, that's why it's so nice about you can just really use up all of these corners. Just like that. It's going to give you some nice, whoops, boy, you got to actually take it off. And get just every little square. You don't have to get rid of, use up all your dimensionals. So let's see, where should we? I kind of like it right there. You can put it wherever you want. Let's see if I can do that a little. Now, I also put on the new 2020-2022 in color enamel dots. I use these for my swaps, and I'll do that video later. But on this, I wanted to use my sunflower color. And I want y'all to be careful. And let's see, I'm going to double check. Because this one, see how it's shiny? But on some of them, see, that one's not. What has happened is the bottoms have come off some of these. And so I don't know. So if you get one, see, that one's too dark. That one's going to be dark. But mine actually came apart. So if you have any problem with these, please contact Stampin' Up, and they will replace these for you. See, look how dull those are, because they're trying to come off. They're not shiny. The other ones I didn't have any problem with. So let's go ahead and we'll just let's put one more up there. Let's put one right there. But anytime you have any problems with that, oh, and look at that, I've made that lopsided. And I bet I cannot peel that off either. Let's see, hold on, I'm sorry. I just realized how offsetting that was. If it'll go down a little bit. Well, yeah, that looks okay. But just anytime you have any problems with any of your products, feel free to call me, call Stampin' Up, and they get right on the ball and they replace whatever you're having problems with. So I should have 2 more coming in the mail. So hopefully they'll be nice and shiny. And oh, so you can see right there. There it goes. See how it's falling? It just fell apart. See how it... So if you have some that do this, be sure and let them know. Let's see if they'll peel off. See, it's the shiny ones. If they're if they're shiny like that, if they're shiny like this one, it means they're going to be, see, there goes another one. They're all coming off. So be sure and let them know. Let's see if I can't get some of these, replace these real quick before I forget where I had them. If you have any problems, be sure and call me, call Stampin' Up, and they will get right on the job. Because they should be darker. They shouldn't be the shiny. So, okay, there we go. So there's that. That's mine. But I'm glad that happened, just so you could see. They just fell completely apart. But the other ones I've had no problems with. It was just the cinnamon cider. Isn't that what I said, cinnamon? Gina, do you remember? Is it cinnamon? Cinnamon cider. Okay, if you need to order, if you need a catalog, please let me know and I'll send one your way. If you want to join my team, join Stampin' Up, please. You only have a few days left. You get a free bundle. Let me know and I'll walk you through it and I'll tell you exactly what you can get for $99. If you'd like to place an order, just use host code 4ZZ MEHDS. Find me on Facebook, on Instagram. You can find me at LoriMorlock.StampingUp.net. I think this is the last video for today. I appreciate my daughter being my videographer today. She's turning in for David. I appreciate it, Gina. Y'all have a great day. Bye.